Good evening and welcome to Journey Ryan Live. And this filter looks terrible. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm all red-faced like I got sunburned. I don't know what's happening to my camera right now, but we've been having a few tech issues, but we're working through them as we always do. Guys, I'm so happy for you guys to be here tonight. That means we are here with Deborah. Deborah's new to our show and is going to be working with us, guys, and she will have her own showtime coming up here soon, so guys, stay tuned for that. But she is going to be at the 10 p.m. on Thursdays for the next couple of weeks. But we are taking our winter break, which is the week of Christmas and the week after Christmas. We are spending with our families and friends, so that way we have our chance to be with our loved ones as you guys get to be with yours. And guys, don't worry, we will be back January 2nd with Journey Ryan Live at 10 p.m. on Monday. So guys, it's going to be absolutely excellent, and I cannot wait for you guys to see some of the changes that we're making. It's going to be completely cool. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm all like, what's going to happen now? So really looking forward to that and giving you guys a chance to check all that stuff out. And guys, with no further ado, let's bring on Deborah.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm feeling great. Thank you.
Good. I gotta find out what's going on with the sunburn I got going on.
And maybe it's my red shirt.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I need some lotion or something.
How fun.
But definitely. But Deborah, guys, is the creator of the Clarity Tarot. And if you guys have not checked out the Clarity Tarot, go to Amazon and check out the Clarity Tarot. Absolutely amazing deck. Mine is in the mail. It's almost here, so I can't wait to be able to show a little bit of that on one of our Friday shows, because you guys know I like to bring out new cool tools, and absolutely bringing in a new deck would be absolutely amazing. So thank you for that, Deborah, for bringing that forward and bringing such a beautiful deck to the world and giving people clarity as it says so in the deck. So I know we got a lot of new people here. I'm seeing a lot of new faces. So how's everybody doing? I love seeing all the new people. So guys, if you guys check out our show times, we will be having times when we get Deborah on her own time, on her own day, where she's doing this with you guys beautifully, like all the other psychics here. As I'm punching the microphone, I just hit it with my fist, talking with my hands like an Italian. But the thing is that, it's a beautiful deck. I can't wait to read with it, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. And, of course, I'm going to share that with you guys because you know how I love doing new things. So, absolutely. And I got something to tell you. So, there is going to be some mythology with astrology coming soon on our YouTube channel. You guys are going to have to check that out. And I keep throwing out that name for you because I cannot wait for you guys to see all the cool stories that comes with mythology and astrology. It's going to be awesome. And we have an amazing reader that's going to be telling these stories, but I'm going to leave that a secret. I'm going to wait for you to figure out who it is. All right. So, Deborah, how you feeling? Everything good? Are we ready to?
Everything's great. I'm all ready.
All right, guys, if you are new here and have not gotten a reading with Deborah, what we need you to do, if possible, if you could please put your sun sign and your birth date so we can do some numerology along with your tarot. So, guys, when you post your questions, put your birth date and your astrology sign. That helps out the reading. It's not a have to, but it helps the reading.
Yeah, it does.
Enhances the reading.
And you can also ask what you can do to queue up next year too. For love or money, something like that. Because the numbers work. You get a new number every year, I mean, there's one that's the life path number that stays with you all the time, but then there's blessings that come in each year. So let's do that. It's a universal 7 year for 2023.
That's amazing. See, guys, learning stuff already. Guys, make sure you guys are posting your question along with your birthday. If you've already posted your question and you're just adding your birthday, don't worry. We'll put those together. We got an amazing team in the back that'll take care of all that for you. All right. So let's get this party started. Are you ready?
Everybody's ready. I'm ready.
All right. So let's go ahead and get that information out there. And we've got your first question.
Kelly.
Miss
so
Kelly.
You know, Kelly, you know what, you put this question in early, so I've already done the throw. So here we go. You know, Kelly, you are a 3 life path number, meaning that you are creative and casual, and well, at least if you're aligned to who you are at soul level, that's what life is. It's just casual, going through a lot of creativity, really good at communication. You're going into a 2 personal year next year. Now, Kelly's question is specifically about finances. So you might have already met this person already, but you're going to be collaborating. Well, life is going to synchronize up blessings for you as far as collaborating with another person for money. So this could be, it could be being hired for a job, but I have a feeling it's not that. I think it's working one-on-one with someone to create something, to bring something into the world. So it is a tangible situation. Now, what's interesting is that that's numerology. With the cards, you've got the first card out was the Chariot. So notice that the Chariot has 2 horses. One's white, one's black. The Chariot, when you get all your horses pointed in the same direction, you can meet your goals really fast. But because you have that wonderful carefree attitude about things, excuse me, my screen just popped up for some reason. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened here. Okay, it's gone. Sorry about that. But one of the things that you have going for you is that you're so carefree and casual. When you work with another person, you kind of go along with them, and you have real strong opinions about things, but kind of you want it lighthearted and everything. This is your lesson for 2023, and that is to make sure that you have your horses going in the same direction and speak up when things aren't going right. So it does look like, and also with the High Priestess coming in, tells me, here's the High Priestess. She's so beautiful. This is all about spirituality. So that's going to be part of what you're going to go through. In other words, you're going to create something, bring it into the world based on your spirituality. So you got to walk your talk for 2023. I need to boss up. Yes, girl, sister, you need to boss up. You got it in you. You got it in you for sure. Congratulations. I see money coming for you, baby. This is great. This is great. Can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Love that. Was many questions. I always mute so you can talk clearly without having to hear me in the background. Kelly says, thank you so very much. All right, Kelly, good stuff. All right, well, who do we have next on this beautiful list? Who is the next person? All right, here we go, Mahesh.
Mahesh, I need a year, honey. 12. Oh, you just had a birthday. Can I have a year? 7. 4. You're going into a 4 personal year for 2023. Thank you, sweetie. 99. Thank you so much. That really helps. There we are. I love doing that, and I don't know anything about astrology, but when someone says, oh, I'm a Virgo or I'm a Taurus, I go, oh, It's crazy. I don't know anything about it. But when I get excited about the numbers, this is what I know. You are 34/7. You need to go on the internet and look up what that means, because what it is, you're very, very, very bright and smart, and you kind of wonder why everybody else are kind of idiots. Because you can see the future for everybody. You have incredible intuition. And so you're going into a 4 personal year, which means 2022 is all about creativity. I know you probably had impulses to do something, you create something, or you have a path that something's percolating in there. 2023 is all about putting that into action, making choices, doing the work. In other words, you may not feel like you're getting anywhere with your project, whatever that would be. But let me tell you, you are. It does show that it's I love that. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that there's an uptick in good fortune. My sense is right now that you're feeling everything has stopped. Like nothing's moving forward. What in the world can I do to get things moving? And just wait, be patient, because the Wheel of Fortune is always moving in an uptick direction. So I do see love coming in. Now, I don't know if this question is about love, but it could, if you're kind of worried about your job, your career, money, and I get the Ace of Cups. That means there's going to be a passionate avenue for money. You're going to do something you really love, or it could mean love coming in. There we are. Thank you. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Oh, you're muted.
I was gonna say, all right, the video came on. We got information from Casey.
Yay.
All right, Casey.
Thank you, Casey. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you.
All right.
Casey, and thank you so much.
You got a virtual hug from Mahesh as well.
Yay.
Gotta love those virtual hugs.
I like them. They make me warm.
I'm gonna take care of the sunburn, guys. Don't you worry.
I think you look great. You look like a happy Santa, you know?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You got the eggnog look going on.
Casey, go ahead and give us your question, sweetheart.
Yeah. And your birthday.
Yeah. We do have the birthday, which is May 26, 1979.
Okay, I'll get started on that.
Okay. Oh, and we've got the question right there for you.
Yeah, you're a 3 as well. Okay. Oh, medium. To see if there's messages from my spirit guides. Oh, yeah. But I'm interested in the numerology too, with Barbara on 2023 year. Okay.
I think she thought your name was Barbara.
Oh, okay. I see. Thank you. I can be Barbara. I'm Deborah right now, or Barbara right now. Casey, I'm really excited that you said something about this, because you are also a 3 life path. So when you go online to look at it, go 12/3 life path in numerology and find out how awesome you are. One of the things is that you're independent, yet you can run your business, but you can also move into collaboration really well. I'm going to do your cards here, but you are an amazing soul, very creative. And if you're unhappy in any way, this is your superpower, creativity. So your superpower is if you're sad or upset, then you need to go to a painting class or a pottery class or a writing class, or you do YouTube or create something, anything. And it doesn't matter what it is. You just have to create something. Move your pen on the paper. Any of that is really good. What I'm seeing here is that, okay, your spirit guides are talking about a broken heart that you have, and they assure you you're moving into calmer waters right now. So trust. It was almost like that Wheel of Fortune. I wonder if we're coming back on that. The Wheel of Fortune is always ticking up and prosperous. So here we are with the Nine of Cups, meaning wishes fulfilled. It looks like it's going to be a wonderful year next year. Let me go into your year. So oh gosh, I get this all the time. The same kind of people come in. You are going to be collaborating as well. One of the things though, however, you have to only do what you want to do. I'm giving you permission to only do what you want to do. In other words, if you are interested in saving the world, like ecology, climate change, you cannot go to work for an oil company, right? So that's just an example. So that's stay in integrity, because you're going to, life is synchronizing up someone to come in and move you into a different direction. Also, I'm getting another rest after a long battle. 2022 was a hard year for you, sister. I'm so sorry. And it does look like justice, the fairness is coming back in. Now, when I see justice, it can mean contracts. So if you're going into buying a house, signing a contract to work for someone, that type of thing, it's all good news, because it came through upright. And then I have the Three of Pentacles. It kind of feels like you're a little nervous about money. I'd highly recommend that you just go ahead and relax on that, because it looks like life is synchronizing up some blessings for as far as the avenue of money. The Three of Pentacles means you're really, really good at what you like to do. You're really, really good at your work. And it looks like you're going to start something new. And that's, again, with the collaboration. So don't worry about money. I love your spirit guides. They really love you so much. Of course, I've got the Five of Pentacles, which when the Five of Pentacles comes, oh, I'm going to lose money, or I'm going to waste money or something. No, it's only a five. Oh my gosh. It's just your idea that I shouldn't have bought that. You have regret about buying something or investing in something. I'm here to tell you, relax about that. Everything is fine. And the Seven of Pentacles, it doesn't get better than that. If we're talking about love, it looks like you are going to be planting, because on the Seven of Pentacles usually is a field where you kind of plant your tree and grow pentacles, or grow money on it. This is all your money. It's not anybody else's money. This is your savings account, your 401k. This is a blessing, a real blessing. When it's upright, it means that you're building your wealth in your savings. So the promise is this, where you're going to create enough wealth to buy what you want or buy what you need. And then you're going to have enough wealth to buy what you want. And then you're going to have even more wealth after that to put some away in savings. So that's a blessing coming in. But all of this means that you have a two personal year. The personal years change every year. It's a cycle of 9. So this is two. You're just starting out. So 2022, this year, was a one personal year, meaning that you kind of were on your own trying to feel things out. And then you kind of wanted to be that way, a sovereign being, to figure out who you are in the world. But coming next year, and you might have already met this person, that you're going to be collaborating with someone. Now, the only thing that I need to caution you about, and I'm so grateful, thank you so much for the mega reading, because I need time to tell you this. In a two personal year, there's a shadow side, and it's this. You will find yourself smiling and nodding at people, whether you like them or not. It's just one of your superpowers that you have, right? So I'll give you an example. If Uncle Dan comes to holiday dinner and he's saying something ridiculous, you're going to find yourself just smiling and nodding, just to get along and everything. But you're just saying to Uncle Dan, I hear what you're saying. But Uncle Dan is interpreting that behavior as saying, oh, you agree with me. That's the trouble with a 2 personal year. So when you go into collaboration, you have to remember that what you do, if you smile and nod saying, yes, I hear you. Oh yeah, I'm being receptive. I understand where you're at. That other person will assume you're agreeing with them. So if you don't agree with them, don't smile and nod. Just be aware, self-parent. That's one of the things, and you're going to be just fine. In collaboration, you have to use your voice. You have a very creative way of getting your point across. You speak in metaphors a lot of times. So that's going to benefit you. And then when you hit a hard spot with someone, just keep your lightheartedness and don't have despair with it. Now it's easy for me to say, don't be sad about that. But just, if you don't know how to speak your words, say your words when they're hard words, just, this is the year to learn how to do it. And you're going to have some opportunities saying, no, I don't like that color or that shade. I don't like where you put this, whatever you choose to do. And you'll find your voice. You'll find your voice in that. And then 2023 is going to be quite nice for you. I will bless you and leave you with that. I hope that landed well. Thank you so much for the reading. I can't hear you.
I know that she said she was saying something about her spirit guides and asking about that from me. So what I was going to say to her is that the stresses that are overwhelming you, the things that you're allowing to consume you, is keeping your guides from being able to help you because you're not capable of focusing on the signs and the things that they're providing for you. You're really underestimating your own intuition, and you're not listening to yourself. That second guessing that keeps coming through. Be careful of that, because what you're doing is, you're doubting yourself, and then you come to realize that you were right in the first place. So make sure that you take a moment to, even if it's 15 minutes, give yourself 5 minutes, whatever you've got to do. At shower time, rinse all that negativity off of you. Allow yourself to clear your mind for at least 5. I would prefer 15, but if you can get in 5, that would be awesome. And then you will be able to reconnect with your own guides and start to trust yourself. And Deborah was talking about that in your life thing and your life number and all the other things that she was providing for you. Lots of great information. So thank you both. That was extremely helpful. That's amazing, Casey. I love that you got all that information. That's great. See that clarity, guys? You gotta check it out. All right, guys. So we're gonna keep on going and take the next person on the list. Who do we got? We got Haley T.
So I applied for 2 physical therapy aid jobs. Okay, well, I get one of them for sure. So you're asking a lot here, for sure, because we make different. Thank you so much, Haley, for your. Yeah, I appreciate that. 6/29, 1996. Oh, I appreciate that so much, because my numbers tell me so much. Let me just add you up. 96. Oh, this is a very, very good occupation for you. You're a 6, actually a really highly evolved 6 life path number. I'm going to check my work here. 1996. Yep, that's true. And then I'm going to do your number here. And then 7. Okay, sister, you've got a 6 life path and a 6 personal year, which means that you have such a huge amount of balance and harmony, beauty. There's a justice kind of thing. Everyone, you're an amazing person, but you're going to be highly meticulous about things for 2023, which will serve you well in your occupation. And I do get it. So as far as getting the job, getting the first job, it says yes. So the first one you applied for, it says yes. You'll be offered a connection. The second one I'm not getting. So there's 2 jobs you said. I think one's gonna come through. But I have to tell you, when you start a new job, when you start the new job, you will have an impulse to control a little too much in the very beginning. Just let it go. Be kind of loose. But congratulations on your new job, and this is going to be a great year for you. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Okay, you're muted.
I'm not used to that. We're having a bad echo on my microphone, so I'm not used to muting it. But it's having a great year. We're hearing that this 2023 sounding like it's going to get better and better.
Very spiritual.
Exactly. I love it. All right. Well, who do we have next, guys? All right.
Could I please ask? See. And can I have your birthday real quick? Oh, thank you. Aquarius, 2582. She needs guidance on her career and any changes for my career coming up. Okay, great. Thank you for that. Let me do your numbers here quick. 82. That's interesting. You need to be in a career where you can feel deeply. Like for instance, a therapist, coach, working with kids, you have that capacity, that bandwidth. There's another thing. Oh, whoa, legacy items is another. So anything to do with legacy, family, groups, community, that type of thing, that is in. Now you're moving into a 5 personal year, which means things are going to shift and change. But whenever I say that, people freak out. Don't freak out about that, because it's like your guides have permission to course correct you and get you pointed in the right direction. A lot of the information and inspiration that you will have for 2023 will come when you are away from home. I know that sounds weird, but when you are, even like when you're driving, you're going to be having incredible inspiration and things like that. So that is something you can do. Now, as far as having a change there is a change coming in your career. Oh, good. You're in that field. You're in the right spot, because when we are aligned to who we are at soul level, we can manifest really, really fast. So everything's great. It does look like there's a new type of expression coming in. My sense is it's going to be maybe working with children or writing a children's book. So one of the titles comes up is there's a book that's already this title, why is daddy in prison? That kind of thing, taking the big questions, right? And then you research. I know that's funny, but anything to do with kids, and it could be a children's book tackling the big questions, the big problems of the day for that age group. God bless you. Congratulations. A good year coming. Thank you.
All right. We got a lot of changes too. And going into the new year, we have Mercury does go retrograde right at the end of this year, starting on I think it was the 29th, and then we're going to go into it. Now, Mercury's our communication planet, so the energy it's going to be in is Capricorn, so people are going to be very direct. There's no sugarcoating. It's going to be a very direct energy. And when we're going into a new year, everybody likes to start fresh. So when all that starts to happen and you're getting that direct energy, you feel like you're on the right path. So even though we get a little crazy when it comes to Mercury being retrograde with that direct energy and you're trying to start fresh, there's no sugarcoating, you're going to feel like you're on the right path. So definitely good stuff here. I don't think it's going to be as big of a problem. All right, Latoya, go ahead and give us your question, sweetheart. I know that you donated. All right. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's almost going to feel like fresh communication.
Yeah.
I mean, I know technology can go a little wonky with the retrograde, but for the most part, you're going to get that fresh communication, and especially in a new year, it's going to feel absolutely amazing. So,
and so
looking forward to it. I really am. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen here. All right. But waiting on Latoya's question. Let's go ahead and grab the next question. Then we'll come to Latoya because Latoya did donate. And Latoya, make sure you post your birth date and everything for us too, please. All right. We've got Audrey.
Always hear this. I see. Hi, any insight to my financial abundance coming? I need your birth date. I'm so sorry. I love ya. 81. Let me just do your birth date. Because, everybody's going to get money. I can tell you how to get it. That's more aligned to who you are at soul level. So it can give you a pointer on that. Oh, you're a 1. You're an innovator. And you've got 9. So you're starting a 7 personal year. So you're in alignment. Oh, gosh, you are in alignment with the universal year, which means you will find yourself wanting to go within. And when you do go within, you're going to be downloaded a whole bunch of information. I know everybody on this line that comes, you're interested in the psychic sciences. I understand that. So I feel free in saying that, what a download is, where you get information, inspiration, and it'll be during a quiet time. How to get money. So because you are a 1 life path going into a 7 personal year, you need to find your balance with something spiritual, moral, ethical. It can be a cause that you're interested in. So let me explain that. If you had a cause you were interested in and you're volunteering, you're not making a whole lot of money, right? But when you're aligned to that and doing what your heart desires, your spirit desires, then the money comes in other ways. So and it will be abundant. It will be abundant. Now, what you plant this year, remember the 7 of Pentacles I was showing earlier? That's like the tree of Pentacle of money, tree of money. That's your money. You made that money. That is what basically is happening for 2023. Anything you create in 2023, and it has to align to what you believe, your morals and ethics. When it's aligned with that, something you really believe in, then you monetize it in 2024, because that's an 8 universal year, and you'll just move into that as well. So what you do this year, what you do in 2023, around September of 2023, will start monetizing and bring you a bunch of money. How about that? Thank you.
All right. We've got that special moment. Who do we got?
Thank you so much. Okay. Do you see an engagement soon? I love that question. Also, issues correcting my birth certificate. So I need a passport and try to get to Texas driver's license for my job. They won't accept my license because I need an insurance. Oh boy, isn't that something? The way everything. So Latoya is trying to get her some paperwork done, and I'm not sure. Thank you for your birth date. Let me do your numbers. I'm not sure if that's going to be corrected at the like January, but it will after that. 1974. Okay. I know why things are a little more complicated for you. You're a master number 33. So, sister, you have an incredible way of moving through this life. But the shadow side of a 33, I like to address that first, so I can make up to you after that you can be a little controlling. I say that with deep respect. It's just because you know what's right. You know that saying there, if you want it done right, I'll do it myself, that type of thing. Well, it really is done right when you do it. But also there's an extra added pressure that you put on yourself. All the master numbers have it, because the potential of you doing something large on the planet, really making a mark on the planet, is heightened for you. So with master numbers, they usually have feel like they're under the gun or something like that. First card out is the Lover's card with the eight of Pentacles. So yes, I do believe you will be there'll be an engagement, but it's not going to be right away. So please, you know how we get to thinking, oh, Christmas would be a nice time to be engaged, oh, New Year's would be, or February 14th or something. Please stop that. Don't do it. Don't let your mind say, you know, if that thought comes in, you clap your hands or whistle Dixie. I don't care what you do. You stop thinking that way, because you are you're going to be disappointed, because I don't think you know, it's going to happen the way you want it to happen. I don't want you to be disappointed, but it does look like there is a romance in the air. We've got the Ace of Cups coming in, which is a deepening. If you're in a relationship now, when the Ace of Cups comes in an established relationship, it just means that there's a deepening of the relationship, and I do see where that's sooner than later. But I don't know. I would love your boyfriend's or your fiance, soon to be fiance's birthday as well, because I have a feeling, this may or may not be true, that you your desires to have an outcome a certain way, sometimes your partner might feel manipulated towards that, but it's because you know how to do things really, really well. So try to be nonchalant about it. And I know that sounds terrible, you know, because you're a 33, you're an intense person. But I got to tell you, again, with master number 33, any kind of volunteer work or community effort, even running for office, would serve you well. You'd be successful in that. Now, I know you're concentrating on love right now, and you're concentrating on getting your paperwork done. Again, I don't think the paperwork is going to get done like immediately. I could be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. Let's see, it's going to happen tomorrow, and all of a sudden, I'd love to be wrong on that. I really would. So just be careful with that, because you tend to push the river a bit, but that's because you're really good at pushing rivers. So I see things wrapping up with your paperwork and the challenges of that. I really do, but it just needs to work out the way it's going to work out, and that's one of your things that you need to pay attention to. Your just a moment, your personal year coming up. Oh yeah, one. That's right. It's a one personal year for you. That means a fresh start. That's the Ace of Cups for the engagement, and the paperwork. Don't worry about that. Just try and uncouple from that as best you can. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Thank you so much for the donation. You're the best, Latoya.
All right. Sounds like good information. And paperwork, especially when it comes to getting passports and licenses and changing things over, it always finds the way to have that one little complication that you weren't expecting or wanting at that time. So yeah, it can be a little difficult.
Yeah.
But balance was there, is what I heard. Everything getting taken care of. That's good stuff.
It'll get done.
Absolutely. Well, let's keep on going, guys. We're going to try to get to as many people as we can, guys. Don't forget, right after this show, we've got Cassidy, the card slinger. So, guys, make sure you tune into her show at 11 p.m. Eastern. All right. We're up with Ari.
Hello, Ari. Just a minute. Oh, your one life pass. Okay. You are a world traveler. I'm just doing your year now. Okay, a 24/6. So, yes, I do believe. So, so you're saying in a few years. So the question is, will I live in my home country or live abroad next few years? I got to tell you, you're in a 6 personal year for 2023. And so what that means, sweetheart, is that you won't know really where you want to align to and for another year. And I'll tell you why. It's because it's not like blessings aren't coming, because the 6 personal year is all about balance and harmony. So you're going to instead of planning, I'm going to move home to my home country. It's best if you just say, what do I want on Thursday? What do I want tomorrow? What do I want next week? Where do I want to live? And just and adjust for that. You are going to have a bounty of beauty and harmony for 2023. And then once 2024 comes in, they're shifting into a real mystical alignment with where you can't do anything that isn't in alignment with who you are at soul level. You'd make a terrible liar. That's in 2024. You can lie all you want in 2023, but yeah, no fibbing. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't encourage that fibbing. But a 6 personal year is all about balance and harmony. So right this minute, what's happening is that it looks like, oh, you want to be home right now. I can understand that. I've got the judgment card. That doesn't mean that we're judging anything. What it does mean is that old friends and family are calling upon you right now, especially you're missing the Yuletide, you're missing the customs of home right now. But I got to tell you, it's just a season right now, but you're going to be traveling and teaching. Thank you so much. I bless you and leave you with that. Thank you so much.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. That's that feedback I was talking about.
What's that?
My feedback, I can hear it coming through the microphone. All right. So, Ari says, thank you so much. Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Well, who do we have next on this wonderful list?
9th April 79. Oh gosh, let me say. So the question is, I keep forgetting people can't read this. All the people who are listening on the radio is it Yuka? Yuka says, "Will mediumship come for me?" And I'm going to do your numbers now, real quick here. 79. Yeah, again. So we have a 3 life path number. We're in the 3s today, 3s and 33s. 4, 9, 7. And you're doing collaboration. So this is going to be, since this is a question about you and spirit, you have a 2 personal year coming in, which means a collaboration with spirit. There is a little bit of trusting, believing what's going on, basically. And no, it doesn't have anything connected to evil, whatever, any of that. I know you know that, but what your spirit guides are telling me is that you are taking on too much. It's the 10 of, there's an unbalanced, you're having a hard time connecting to your guides. That's interesting. One of it is that you think you have to do too much to get the information. I swear you are a really good medium, but you have to trust what you're getting. Now, if you're having trouble connecting to your guides, understand that guides when you're born with one guide, but guides are here to guide you. And how they guide you is give you impulses. And as you grow, when you're a toddler into a young person, and the minute you start having to make choices, then you get. So then you get your first guide, and as you grow, you get another guide, you get another guide. And so then you have a guide team, but they will give you impulses. And the way they're going to give you impulses is through humor. I think it's through humor. So you're going to be fine as long as you stay lighthearted over it. You'll connect. They're very funny. Thank you. I'll leave you with that.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And guys, don't forget, remember, right after this show, we're going to have Cassie the Card Slinger at 11 p.m. Eastern. That's going to start in 15 minutes, guys. So make sure you stay tuned to that. If you didn't get a chance to get a reading here, we're going to try to take as many people as we can before we go. But like I said, you can catch the other show at 11 o'clock. Let's keep it going and go with our next person in line. All right. Let's see. I got a birthday, but I'm not seeing a question. Okay, here we go.
8/26/81. Just wondering if I'm on the right path. Shauna, you're so beautiful. Anybody who asks that, I always think, oh, they are on the right path. 81. So you are an 8 life path number, which is a wonderful. You're going into 2, 6, 7, a 5 personal year. You're just fine. I can see why you're asking that question, because 2022 never gave you that cycle of reward. Everybody needs a cycle of reward to know they're on the right path. Like, for instance, before I did this, well, even now when I do this, my cycle of reward is about an hour. I was a hairdresser before, so about, someone would come in, and about an hour later, they'd love their hair and they give me money. That's my cycle of reward. When I do readings, it's my cycle of reward. My readings last about an hour, usually private readings. And so I'm that way. Well, 2022 was you need a cycle of reward that's a little bit tighter. You are okay with delayed gratification. You're not shy of putting in the hard work, but you haven't gotten that reward to say, oh, this is really going to work. I got to tell you, it will work. You are on the right path. So next year, 2023, is all about just a 5 personal year. It's all about course correcting. So all the hard work you put in this year, that you don't feel appreciated for or congratulated for, is all going to pay off in 2023. So, and it'll make itself known. Whatever the topic you're into or concerned about, it will reflect in a positive way. And I think also you'll be traveling. If you can travel in 2023, I'd highly recommend it. And I see nothing but good things for you. Here it is again. 10. This is excuse me. That's the nine of cups. That's the wish card. So you are you go by the rules, and I love that about you. And you're a quiet witness, a quiet seeker, and so anything that has to do with enjoying life on a tangible level, good food, gardening, digging in the dirt. It could be monetizing, making money, and all of that stuff. But that's where you're going to find your balance and your reward. That's where you're going to get that cycle of reward, is when you get your feet in the ground or your hands in the ground. And also with moving into family, cooking, gardening, all of that stuff is going to ground you, and that's going to be your reward until 2023 starts. And then it's going to be all over. You're going to be traveling and knowing exactly your path. So all is well, sweetheart. You're doing great. Really great. I bless you and leave you with that. Thank you so much. Muted.
Like I said, I'm not used to muting my mic because of the echo. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't feedback with you. But yeah, we sounds like we got a lot of good stuff. We got a good year coming up. It's a fresh start. There's that direct energy, and says one of the readings prior said, "I'm calm and thank you." From
Oh,
Shauna, made sure to let you know that.
good.
All right, good stuff. All right, guys. Who is my next person on the list? All
Thank you.
right, Tiffany H. Tiffany, go ahead and throw us your question. I didn't see your question posted, but I do know that you donated. So go ahead and give us your question, Tiffany. It's nice to see you too. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Tiffany.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
Yes,
I'm so
it's been a little
excited.
bit. We're happy she's here.
Need your birthday.
Yes, Tiffany, please provide your birthday if you can. Tiffany H. All right, we got Tiffany.
Oh, good. Thank you so much, darling. 91. I'm just going to do this real quick. Plus 2 plus 91. Oh, you are a smart one. And you're also going into a 2 personal year. So will I be okay? Oh, yeah, you will be. Believe me. Got a lot going on, looking for a house and a 5th baby on the way. Congratulations. You are amazing. If anybody can do it, Tiffany, it's you. You were born with this extra ability to organize. It's like divine order. It's beauty, harmony, order. Now, with your first child, I'm sure it's just like everyone else. Everything's just perfect and everything, and you kind of relax with the other ones. But I got to tell you, this is awesome. Just awesome. You're looking for a house. The only caution I have with you, first of all, you're going into a 2 personal year, which is that because that's all about collaboration. That would be a bank loan, that would be working with a realtor, working with people outside of your clan kind of thing. So that's a collaboration. So that's right on mark. But the only thing I just want to caution you about is that you have the, with due respect, you want to control the situation, and you're good at it, though. That's the thing. You really are good at control. It's just that when you're waiting for paperwork to go through, trying to adjust this, you have to wait. There's got to be time, right? And when there's time, you can busy yourself with the kids, but then it's like you get this nervousness, and life isn't as fun when you're trying to make things manifest. So understand that it will happen and that all is well, and you're going to be able to move into that larger place with your brand new larger family. I'm just going to do see. The very first card out is the Queen of Swords. I have little people. This is a court card, and I assign people characters with the court cards. And this is Judge Judy. So Judge Judy knows she might not be right every time, but man, she's right a lot of the times. And there's a sharpness to Judge Judy, right? You can really dress down someone. So just be careful with that. But I see you with new things happening, with the Ace of Swords coming in, brand new things with the 4 of Wands. This is such a happy reading. I say yes, it's going to happen like sooner than later. That's for sure. Knight of Swords coming in, all that swords. I need to say one more thing. It's 8 of Cups, walking away from the old and going into the new.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. We've got time for one more question. So this last question will be the last question of the night on this show. But guys, if you didn't get a chance on this show, tune in to our next show, which is Cassidy the Card Slinger. That's happening in 5 minutes. But let's go ahead. And Tiffany said, I'm all about the control, laugh out loud. And thank you. I love your tarot deck.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, nice.
All right, good stuff. And our last question comes from Karina.
1st of February, 66. How do you see next year for me? I love that question, right? Real quick. 66. Oh, you are a mystical, magical woman. 3 + 7. Having a one person. Okay, so what's going to happen is that you're going to be doing new things next year. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have opportunities come up and say, oh, do you want to go rock climbing? Do you want to go on a cruise? You want to go, these new things are coming in. You may want to, you may not do all those things, but I highly recommend that you entertain the thought of starting something new with your spiritual work. So that is the most important, because you are a very, very spiritual person that can go into even the 9th dimension. The 9th dimension is where time folds and the Akashic records are in there, that type of thing. You could go that far even and be very, very good at it. So that's what you are born with. But the next year, 2023 is all about the new things. So if you feel like you're bored or life isn't moving fast enough, choose anything that's brand new. Go to a senior center and have lunch with them. I know you're not a senior, but or I don't care what it is. Join an art class and paint a picture or something. I don't care what it is, as long as you haven't done it before. That's going to be your way out of feeling like you're not getting anywhere. But stay with your spiritual work. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that.
And just in time for the bell. But you missed it by a second.
I'm using my psychic bell.
Yes, that internal clock is working. And she said, oh, wow. Thank you so much.
You're
with
welcome.
The beautiful emojis. All right, guys. That is all the time that we have tonight for this show. But guys, tune into the next one. It's happening in 2 minutes. Deborah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And really enjoyed it. Happy holidays, everybody.
We will see you right after the holiday break.
Thank you so much. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. And from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, have a great night, everybody.